Hello guys, Adam here from Adam P Reviews, and today I'm bringing you another book review. So today's review is going to be a little bit different, as you know I usually do books, but for today I thought I'd try out a comic book. This is the first comic book I've ever reviewed, and I've already posted my written review on my blog, and it'd be really cool if you guys could give me some feedback on how you think I reviewed it and what you think would make it better. Okay, so today's review is of Star Wars Kanan, The Last Padawan. For anyone who doesn't know, Kanan is a Jedi Master or a Jedi Knight in the Star Wars Rebels TV show. He's the kind of the leader of the rebellion, which starts between Episode 3 and Episode 4, and he's also the tutor to Ezra, who is kind of the main character in Star Wars. As you can also see, the book is quite thick for a comic book. It's not just the issue one; it's actually volume one, which is a collection of issues 1 to 6. So I thought instead of just doing one issue at a time and flooding YouTube with lots of videos that are about 2 minutes long, I'd save up and do the volumes. And yeah, this was a really cool one. So like I said, most of you will know Kanan from Star Wars Rebels and know that he has a mysterious past. The Last Padawan tells the tale of Kanan's past and how he became a Jedi. The comic starts with Kanan and his first ever battle. Back then he goes by his Jedi name, which is Caleb Doom and not Kanan. Caleb and his master Jedi Deepa Bilaba managed to clear the planet of Kalar from the separatists that are holding it. Kanan thinks his life is going really well. He's managed to see his first action in the war, he's managed to get his first victory, and he's looking forward to training to be a Jedi Knight. However, this all changes when Kanan's allies, the clone commanders Styles and Grey, receive Order 66 from the newly crowned Emperor Palpatine. The young apprentice manages to escape as his master sacrifices herself. He finds himself in the capital city of Kalar in the squalid underworld. There he keeps his head down and tries to plan a way to get off the planet. And as all Star Wars fans know, the Force works in mysterious ways. Kanan manages to save the life of a smuggler called Yanis, who takes him under his wing and gives him protection. With his newfound friend, Kanan hopes he can get on with his life and start anew. However, Commander Styles and Captain Grey are still on the search for the Jedi that got away and will search the entire universe until they find the traitor that was Caleb/Kanan. I've been wanting to get into comics for a long time. However, there are so many to choose from, literally thousands and thousands of different series and issues, and it's just very confusing for someone who doesn't know a lot about comics. So I was very happy to find that there was a series that had come out relatively recently, and it was about something I actually really wanted to know more about, and that was the life of Kanan. This is mostly because in the TV series Rebels, Kanan portrays a very secretive and mysterious past, and the TV series doesn't really tell you why he's like that or what his past is. So when I saw this on the shelf, I thought it'd be an awesome chance to the reflection on my light. It'd be an awesome chance to get to know more about Kanan, and because he's a character that firstly looks cool because he has the interlocking lightsaber and the big chest guard on his arm, and yeah, I thought why not? It's the first 6 series. If I didn't like it, then I could stop it. But when I got into it, I really loved the series, and it's mostly because of the artwork in the novel. Like you probably won't be able to see too well on the camera, but it's very almost Japanesey in its art style. I love the very thick lines on the faces, and sorry if my light reflects a little bit. And yeah, it portrays a really cool way of how Kanan thinks and what he thinks about, and I thought it'd be a struggle to kind of to portray the lightsaber battles and other battles via comic books, but they do it really well. And there's lots of mixed art styles in the novel as well. As you can see here, there's a very cartoony style next to the kind of theme that runs through the novel. And yeah, it was just a really cool book to read. This one's a bit more realistic. As you see there, it's more like a portrait, and yeah, it was just a joy to read. There's about 100 pages in it, so it's not a big book either. It's something that I think most people would pick up who are a Star Wars fan and could read in a night. That's what I did, and I was really glad I did it. I also thought the story was really interesting because it is about a character that is not really from the original universe. It's one from the TV series, so the author could have gone anywhere with it. And it's cool that he made, took it back to his days as a Padawan and his interactions with Master Deeper and some of the other famous characters in the Star Wars novel, in the Star Wars universe, which I think can sometimes go wrong if someone does it wrong. But I think in this sense, the authors do it really well, and again, the artwork plays out really well to it and makes it look and read and feel like a really cool graphic comic book or novel. If you're a Star Wars fan like me and you want to get into reading comic books, you should definitely check it out. Again, it's called Star Wars: Kanan and the Last Padawan. Yeah, like I said, I think this book cost me about £15 from a comic book store, but I guess you can get it cheaper online, on Amazon or wherever. But yeah, it's definitely worth the price. It's also nice going down to the comic book store because people there are really helpful. Like, they'll suggest something to you if you tell them what you want to read. I found a few kind of superhero comics that I'm going to start reading, because I guess that's where comic books started from. So I'd love to get more into those. I've got one called Captain Canuck, which I thought was quite funny. For the Canadians have their own version of Captain America, and I think there's a Captain Britain as well. So maybe I'll check that out too. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed my review. Like I said, it's my first one, so please be kind. If you've got any suggestions for me or feedback, please leave them in the comments below. Not comics. It's always nice to hear feedback, and if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me and more book reviews and Lego reviews and unboxings and a few other videos I'm thinking about doing, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see a written review of Kanan, the Last Padawan, make sure you check out my blog. I'll put the link in the description. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and see you next time.